Rakim Athelaston Mayers, born October 3, 1988, known professionally as A$AP Rocky, is an American rapper. Personal life. From 2011 to 2012, Mayers dated Australian rapper Iggy Azalea. He began dating model Chanel Iman in early 2013, and in April 2014, they were reported to be engaged, but broke up in June 2014. On May 19, 2021, Mayers revealed during an interview with GQ that he is in a relationship with Barbadian singer Rihanna, describing her as the love of my life. The two were first linked in 2013, after Mayers opened up for Rihanna's Diamonds World Tour. On January 31, 2022, People reported that the couple was expecting their first child. On May 19, 2022, it was confirmed that Rihanna had given birth to a boy. On May 10, 2023, Mayers revealed their child's name as Rakim Athelaston Mayers, named after the Wu-Tang Clan founder and leader, RZA. During the Super Bowl 57 halftime show, Rihanna revealed that she was pregnant with their second child. Their second son, Riot Rose, was born in August of that year. Mayers was a pescatarian. In 2012, he transitioned to a vegetarian diet with the help of his vegan manager after learning of the horrors of the poultry industry. On his 2019 single Babushka Boy, Mayers stated he is vegan. Mayers has said that while he was raised in a Christian household, he does not like going to an organized church, and instead has his own relationship with God. I pray every day before I go to sleep. He addresses these views in the song Holy Ghost on his 2015 album At Long Last. ASAP. During Mayers' 2019 incarceration in Sweden, he prayed to keep himself occupied. Early life. Rakim Athelaston Mayers was born on October 3, 1988, in the Harlem neighborhood of Manhattan, a borough of New York City. His father is from Barbados. He has an older brother, deceased, and an older sister, Erica. Both Rakim and Erica's names are taken from the Eric B. and Rakim duo. His cousin is fellow ASAP mob member ASAP Nast. Mayers started rapping at age 9, when he moved to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. He learned how to rap from his older brother, who also wore the cornrows hairdo that A$AP Mayers later adopted. When Mayers was 13, his brother was killed in Harlem. The death inspired Mayers to take rapping more seriously. Mayers grew up admiring Harlem-based rap group The Diplomats. He was also influenced by Mobb Deep, 3 6 Mafia, UGK, Run DMC, Wu-Tang Clan, and Bone Thugs-n-Harmony. When Mayers was 12 years old, his father went to jail, and he spent his teenage years moving around homeless shelters with his mother and sister. After living for a period in a shelter with his mother in New York City, he moved to Midtown Manhattan. His father died in 2012. Career. 2007 to 2011, career beginnings. In 2007, Mayers joined the A$AP Mob Crew, a Harlem-based collective of rappers, producers, music video directors, fashion designers, and bikers who shared similar interests in music, fashion, style, and ART. It had been formed by A$AP Yams, A$AP Bari, and A$AP LZ. In July 2011, Mayers released his single Purple Swag, which quickly became a street anthem in New York City. In August 2011, Mayers' single Peso was leaked online and within weeks received airplay on the high-profile Hot 97 New York radio station. After he released a music video for his song Purple Swag, he received attention from several record labels. In October, he released the mixtape Live Love A$AP to critical acclaim. Earlier that month, he signed a 2-year, $3 million record deal with Brian Leach's Polo Grounds Music, which at the time was distributed by Clive Davis's Sony Music division of J Records. Upon his record deal, Mayers started a label, A$AP Worldwide, with A$AP Yams. However, Mayers' deal with J Records would be short-lived, citation needed, when on October 7, RCA Music Group announced that it was merging J alongside Arista and Jive Records into RCA Records. With the shutdown, Mayers, and all other artists previously signed to these 3 labels, will release future material under the RCA brand. On December 5, he was nominated for BBC's Sound of 2012 poll. 2012 to 2014, Touring and Long Live. A$AP. Mayers performing at the 2012 Coachella Valley Music and Arts Festival. In February 2012, Mayers joined Kendrick Lamar as the opening act for Drake's Club Paradise tour. In June, Space Ghost Perp, founder of Miami-based collective Raider Clan and Mayers' past collaborator, accused ASAP 12 of jumping Raider Clan's Matt Stoops and subsequently disassociated himself from ASAP Mob and Mayers in a YouTube video. He and Raider Clan also accused ASAP Mob of copying their style, and Mayers of using lyrics from Space Ghost Purp's song My Enemy on Goldie. Mayers responded in a July interview for MTV, saying that Space Ghost Purpose to build hype and told him to stick to making beats. In July 2012, Mayers performed at the Pitchfork Music Festival. He was scheduled to make his network television debut on Late Night with Jimmy Fallon on July 20, but he was then arrested the night before, after an alleged involvement in a brawl with 21-year-old artist Irome. The scuffle took place in downtown Manhattan and the performance was cancelled. After it was rescheduled for August 21, Mayers performed Goldie on the show. On September 6, he also performed a guest rap on Rihanna's Cockiness, Love It, at the 2012 MTV Video Music Awards. Mayers recorded his debut studio album Long Live ASAP, along with several producers such as Clams Casino, Hit Boy, Friendzone, ASAP Ty Beats, So Fine 3000 and Joey Fat Beats. Goldie was released as the album's first single on April 27. On August 27, his crew ASAP Mob released the mixtape Lords Never Worry as a free download. During September through November, Mayers promoted the album with the 40-date national concert tour, the Long Live ASAP Tour, with opening acts Schoolboy Q, Danny Brown, and ASAP Mob. Long Live ASAP was released on January 15, 2013, to mostly positive reviews from critics. The album debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200, with first-week sales of 139,000 copies in the United States. As of March 13, 2013, it has sold 284,000 copies. On March 16, 2015, Long Live ASAP was certified gold by the Recording Industry Association of America, RIA, for the shipment of 500,000 copies in the United States. On April 12, 2013, in an interview at Wild 94.9 radio station, Mayers revealed that he was working on an instrumental album, which he plans on releasing without notice. He even discussed his favorite music videos and talked about his desire to collaborate with veteran rapper Andre 3000. On June 21, Mayers told MTV News that he had completed his debut instrumental album, which mostly consists of ambient-oriented instrumental tracks, titled Beauty and the Beast, Slowed Down Sessions, Chapter 1, and was originally set to be released during the summer for free download. However, that album was delayed with no release date announced. Mayers previewed 2 snippets that would have made the Beauty and the Beast, Slowed Down Sessions, Chapter 1, compilation, titled Riot Rave and Unicorn. The project has not been released as of 2023. 2015 to 2017, at Long Last ASAP Mayers in 2013. On March 16, 2014, Mayers announced that he was working on his second studio album, entitled ALLA, an acronym for At Long Last ASAP, which was a follow-up to his debut album, Long Live ASAP. Upon the wake of a delay of the ASAP Mob album, LORD, Mayers subsequently collaborated with cohorts ASAP Ferg, Nast and 12 on the album's third single, Hella Hoes, which was released on June 6, 2014. Nonetheless, ASAP Mob leader ASAP Yams announced on his Tumblr account that the album had been shelved. On October 3, 2014, his 26th birthday, Mayers launched a short-lived music giveaway called Flacco Jody Season, which first premiered with Multiply, which featured additional vocals from Juicy J, later released on iTunes 1 week after its premiere. On New Year's Day 2015, Mayers released his second album's lead single, Lord Pretty Flacco Jody 2, LPFJ2, a sequel to Pretty Flacco. Then, on January 18, 17 days after the single's release, Mayers' mentor and partner, Steven ASAP Yams Rodriguez, died at the age of 26. However, some reports later stated that Yams' cause was ruled acute mixed drug intoxication, while Mayers and several ASAP Mob members and affiliates said that the late leader of the collective died due to his sleep apnea, which caused asphyxiation and pulmonary aspiration. Weeks after Yams' death, Mayers revealed that at Long Last ASAP was executive produced by rapper Juicy J, producer Danger Mouse, Mayers and Yams themselves. In 2015, Mayers appeared in a cameo role in the indie comedy drama, Dope. The film premiered at the 2015 Sundance Film Festival on January 21, 2015. It opened in all movie theaters on June 12. There at the event, Mayers explained his expressions and grief over the death of his own friend and partner, performed Multiply on stage as a dedication to his loving memory, minutes before running backstage to calm down. In March 2015, Mayers said in an interview with MTV News that he made songs such as Wild for the Night and Fuckin' Problems for mainstream commercial success, and that he now hated those songs. On April 8, 2015, the rapper released a song, titled $, debuted during an interview with the Red Bull Music Academy, and was released on the iTunes Store 2 days later. However, it was announced that the song was not an official single from the album. The album, however, did include a remix version of the track that replaced Mayers' second verse with a guest verse from Lil Wayne. On May 9, Mayers unveiled the album's cover art on his official Instagram page, with the caption, "At long last." On the same day, he then released the album's alternative artwork and released the album's second single, titled Everyday, featuring Rod Stewart, Miguel, and Mark Ronson, the latter of which also produced the track alongside Emile Haney. Mayers also announced that the release date for ALLA was updated to June 2, 2015. However, on May 25, 2015, around 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, the album leaked online, approximately 1 week before its expected release. Subsequently, Mayers tweeted to announce that the album will be released at midnight, May 26, changing the date a week early. Upon its release, at long last, ASAP received generally positive to mixed reviews from music critics. Overall, the album was supported by the release of 3 singles, Lord Pretty Flacco Jody 2, LPFJ 2, Everyday and $. At long last, ASAP debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200, selling 116,000 copies in the United States. In conclusion to this, it also gave Mayers his second consecutive number 1 album on the charts to date. In Canada, the album debuted at number 1, with 11,000 copies sold. The album has spent 2 more weeks beyond the top 10 of the Billboard 200. As of July 2015, the album has sold 215,000 copies in the United States. It has sold 60,662 copies in the United Kingdom, as of June 2015. On June 11, 2015, Mayers was featured on The Tonight Show, where he performed the song $. With The Roots. In June, it was confirmed that he was featured on the single Good For You by Selena Gomez. In June 2015, he appeared on the Carpool Karaoke segment of The Late Late Show, riding with Rod Stewart and host James Corden. Mayers is featured on Blended Family, What You Do for Love, a track written with Alicia Keys for her 6th studio album Here in 2016. He is also featured on 2 tracks from the 2017 album Lust for Life by Lana Del Rey. The tracks are called Summer Bummer, which also features Playboi Carti, and Groupie Loved It. He is featured along with rapper Cardi B on No Limit by G-Eazy, released in September 2017. He also featured in Pick It Up by Famous Dex, released in October 2017. 2018 Present, Testing, and upcoming 4th studio album. On January 23, 2018, Mayers released 5 Eve $Tar on SoundCloud, produced by Metro Boomin, Franz Mernick, Jordan Blackman, and Daniel Linus, and featuring uncredited vocals by Drum. Over the following 2 days he shared Above, produced by Mernick and Moneybags Freestyle, Dean Blunt Meditation, produced by Blunt and featuring uncredited vocals by Lil Yachty. The songs were captioned Testing Coming Soon and This Is Just a Test, leading to speculation that they were in promotion of an upcoming studio album entitled Testing. On February 16, Mayers collaborated with Gucci Mane and 21 Savage for Cocky, in promotion of the film Uncle Drew. He released the single Bad Company on March 27. It features rapper Blockboy JB, as well as further allusions to testing in its marketing. On April 5, he released a second single, ASAP Forever. The song samples record producer Moby's 2000 single Porcelain, crediting him as a featured artist. It was premiered on The Tonight Show alongside new track Distorted Records, and a music video was released the following day. A day later he was featured on the song One Track Mind, from rock band 30 Seconds to Mars' 5th studio album America. On May 25, 2018, Mayers released Testing to generally positive reviews from critics. It debuted at number 4 on the US Billboard 200, becoming Mayers' third consecutive top 5 album on the chart, but another low-seller in its second week. The album dropped to number 15, with 26,000 album equivalent units, 1,000 copies. The following week, Testing dropped to number 22 on the chart. On July 23, 2018, Mayers and Tyler, the Creator, announced a collaborative project, WAMSAP, by releasing a music video of a remix of Monica's Knock Knock called Potato Salad on AWG's AWG DVD. Volume 3, however, on January 23, 2019, Tyler, the Creator, announced this album never existed. In May 2019, Juicy J announced Mayers began working on his upcoming album, formerly titled All Smiles. On August 28, Mayers released the music video for Babushka Boy. It was directed by Nadia Lee Cohen. In October 2021, Mayers released his 2011 mixtape Live, Love, ASAP to all streaming platforms in celebration of its 10-year anniversary. Mayers appeared on 2 tracks from Nigo's album, I Know Nigo, released March 25, 2022, the opening track Lost and Found Freestyle 2019 with Tyler, the Creator, and the single, Aria. Mayers supported the Red Hot Chili Peppers on their 2022 International Stadium Tour. After he arrived late for a performance at Old Trafford, Manchester, he performed a shortened 20-minute set after the Chili Peppers. In May 2022, Mayers released the single, D.M.B, and followed up in December with Shittin' Me. Also in December, he appeared on producer Metro Boomin's album Heroes and Villains, on the track Feel the Fire, which also featured late rapper Takeoff, who was gunned down a month prior to the album's release. He then confirmed a new album with production from Metro Boomin to materialize in the future. Later that month, he named his upcoming 4th album, Don't Be Dumb. Business Ventures. In October 2011, Mayers signed a record deal with Sony Music Entertainment worth $3 million, $1.7 million of which was earmarked for his solo work, $1.3 million earmarked to fund his company. Mayers said that he sought a bigger platform for him and his collective with the deal. His first studio album planned to be under the deal, but it allowed him to continue releasing mixtapes through Sony/Red. Fellow rapper and A$AP Mob member A$AP Ferg also signed a joint venture deal with the RCA-distributed Polo Grounds Music. Ferg released his single work for digital retail via various platforms. He later announced an official remix featuring Mayers, French Montana, Schoolboy Q, and Trinidad James. In 2013, he and A$AP Mob co-founder A$AP Bari released his A$AP merchandise brand and went to collaborate with high-profile fashion designer and close friend Raf Simons. On October 2, 2014, Mayers announced he had officially signed a contract for worldwide representation with William Morris Endeavor. In February 2016, Guess released a collaboration with Mayers called GUE$, which was inspired by Mayers' admiration for the brand's vintage 90s clothing that he wore while growing up. In 2022, Mayers launched his own brand of whiskey called Mercer Plus Prince. It was officially launched on the Revolt TV show, Drink Champs, during a segment in a 2-hour-long interview. In 2023, he collaborated with Gucci, Guilty perfume advertisements, Puma, sneakers in collaboration with F1, and with Bottega Veneta on a groundbreaking campaign based on paparazzi candids. Legal issues. In 2006, Mayers served 2 weeks in Rikers Island, where he shared a cell with future rapper Casanova. Assault in Sweden. Max Hamburgers at Hodergit, where the first contact was made. The victim's headphones were retrieved from the awning on the left in the picture. Apelbergaten behind Max Burgers, where the final assault took place. Media and audience outside Stockholm District Court, where the trial against Mayers was being held. Street art saying Free A$AP Rocky, with the addition Don't in front. Graffiti about Mayers in Stockholm. In July 2019, Mayers was arrested initially for aggravated, then for simple assault in Stockholm, Sweden, after an altercation in the street against a man named Mustafa Jafari and another person that involved Mayers and 3 of his entourage on June 30. Jafari was beaten, kicked, and cut with broken bottles when down on the ground. He suffered several cuts, requiring stitches, and a fractured rib. Mayers uploaded 2 videos of the incident to Instagram. In the first, he and his entourage repeatedly ask two young men, including Jafari, to stop following them as the latter complains about his headphones. In the other, created from footage of assorted events, Jafari's headphones break during a scuffle, and he is seen hitting Mayers' bodyguard with them. A woman is also seen in the video, accusing the two men of groping. Henrik Olsen Lelia, the defense attorney for Mayers, maintained that his client acted in self-defense after being attacked by Jafari. Mayers' bodyguard filed a counter-complaint against Jafari, and Jafari was initially suspected of harassment and minor assault or possibly attempted assault. The investigation against Jafari was dropped as prosecutors said he acted in self-defense after being grabbed by the neck and pushed by the bodyguard. Mayers was arrested after being allowed to finish his gig at Stadion.as. It was judged there was a risk that he may flee or tamper with evidence. He was kept in custody at Kroneberg Remand Prison until the trial, with two members of his entourage also under arrest. Mayers' ongoing tour was then put on hiatus due to the trial. He was visited by personnel from the U.S. Embassy shortly after his arrest. Several U.S. artists called for a boycott of Sweden due to the incident. A petition to release him was started. The family asked Al Sharpton for help. U.S. President Donald Trump tweeted his support for Mayers, and it was later revealed by Justice Minister Morgan Johansson that Trump had threatened trade restrictions against Sweden if Mayers was not released. Former U.S. Ambassador to Sweden Mark Brzezinski suggested that the government should intervene and speculated that racism may have been the cause of the brawl. Foreign Minister Margot Wallström said the government is not allowed to interfere, citing Chapter 11 Section 3 of the Swedish Constitutional Instrument of Government, which explicitly forbids the interference of politicians or unrelated government offices in the work of the courts of law. Mayers was convicted of assault, given a suspended prison sentence, and asked to pay 12,500 krona $1,270 in damages to the victim. The court could not decide who used the bottle, but said it was not a case of self-defense. As Mayers had already served over a month in jail for the incident before the sentence was handed out, it was determined that he did not need to serve any additional time. The conviction does not bar him from returning to Sweden. Alleged shooting in Hollywood. On April 20, 2022, Mayers was arrested by LAPD officers upon arriving to the Los Angeles International Airport after a vacation with his partner, Rihanna. He was arrested for a potential assault with a deadly weapon in a shooting that took place in Hollywood on November 6, 2021. The shooting victim, who survived the incident, was reported to be former friend and collaborator Terrell Efron, better known as ASAP Relling. Bail was set at $550,000, and he was released shortly after. After his arrest, detectives executed a warrant to search his home, gaining entry by using a pry bar to force the gate open. Detectives took several boxes from his home to use as evidence. On August 15, 2022, the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office filed charges against Mayers. On November 20, 2023, a Los Angeles judge, M.L. Viller, determined that there was sufficient evidence for Mayers to stand trial after hearing roughly a day and a half of testimony from two witnesses during a preliminary court hearing. The same day, Viller scheduled for his trial proceedings to begin on 8 January 2024. On January 8, 2024, Mayers entered a plea of not guilty, with his next court hearing scheduled to be held on 6 March 2024. The following date, however, Mayers missed his hearing.